guys, Chief here, and this is the BTS for drop number 5. So, it's been a while since I've done a weekly drop, because, you know, I've been doing the EDM series, and then I had the weekly drop to post that next day, and then I had the album sneak peek. So, now, we're back to doing some weekly drops, BTS, that is. So yeah, just gonna go right into this one. I'll start with a sub, just because it's up top. So that's the sub right here. You know, just super basic. You know, like the pitch all the way down, and then 1 for the frequency. You know, just make the sub sine wave. Track 8 on the mixer, and I just put some EQ on it. I actually boosted some lows. So that's a sub bass. And then for these chords, I have 2 chords layered. So this is them. And I basically just keep doing that. So first I'll show you these first ones right here. So that's kind of what gives them the reverb that they have. So those are made in Citrus. Oh wait, these are higher octave. Kind of like this, I think. So that's how they're playing there. And then for this one, when I made this sound, you know, it's got like this weird wave here. All of them have, like, well, the first 3 operators have this weird wave. I don't know what that wave would be called. It's kind of like a saw wave mixed with a sine wave, like, in a way. In a wave, I mean, you know, you see what I did there. But anyway, you know, like, it's a weird wave like that, and that made a weird sound. Like, originally, that sounds really bad, but with this chord, it's a little better. You know, a little better. And then on these filters here, I just changed the this little wave shape up here, the pass here. So low pass, and then these are the default passes here, SVF. And then that's all I did here. Oh, I also put some effects on with one voice of unison, and it's all the way engaged. Gives it a little unison, and it goes right to the output. So there's that. And it just has some reverb. And that's on track 7 with the reverb. And then that, I turned that down in the mix down because it didn't sound very good. And then, you know, here's the second one. This one sounds much better. That's pretty much what you heard most of the time in drop number 5. And it was made in Harmor. I'll pull out the harmonics here so you can see. And it's basically a chord at low pitch. So I'll show you here. So the Harmonizers, they're up, you know, because it's a chord. So I put up the harmony to get it so the chord fits really well. And I have the unison up at 9 voices to kind of blend everything together and harmonize it to get it the chord. Like that. I turned the pitch all the way down because this wasn't a drop, so I wanted to get it to fit in more of the dubstep, so it's not really high then low, then high then low, so it's kind of more consistent there. What else did I do? Looks like nothing on part B. I don't really mess with part B much in the drops. Looks like that's all I did. It's still the saw wave, and there's track 5. I put some Vocodex. I was thinking that when I was playing this, I thought I heard Vocodex, and I was correct. And pretty much everything is 100% in some way. I didn't mess with any of these down here because it's a chord, so I didn't want to mess it up. But turn up the wetness, the SG, the hold, the attack, the reel, the bands, the voice, the gender, and then the what would this be called? Oh, I forgot what this is called. It's like the yeah, I think it's a harmonizer. That's what it is. But it's turned to 0 here, so it doesn't really make a difference. Oh yeah, it kind of does. Oh, there's something there. And then I turned the draft off, because draft makes it sound bad with chords. So it sounds better without the draft. And I have this reverb on here. You know, just get this reverb because it's a chord, and both those go together to make this. And then with the bass here. So there's that. What else do I got? Oh yeah, now it's time to go on the bass. I'm just going from the top down. This is about the same bass used in almost every song. Turn down the octave because it's a bass. Except there's some changes. You know, like I put up the unison to 9 voices for a bass. That's kind of odd, but it worked out pretty well. You know, just all on these operators, got triangles to rectangles, to 2 to 2, 32, 32, 64, 64 with a little less rectangle. You can see from here, it comes out a little bit more, and that's what gets it that weird little kind of pop out at the very top if you can hear it. So listen, when it gets to about like right here to here, you can hear it. You'll start to hear it right about now. So that's what kind of gives it that little pop at the top. And it just goes right out to the output. And this is playing at C1 too, because it's a bass. And then on track 6, I got a Vocodex in here. Pretty much the same settings, just the vocal type isn't all the way up. It's not triggered at all. You know, the wet, the SG, hold, attack, reel, all the way up. Bands all the way up. I didn't touch this vocal knob. The gender is down to female. No, that's male. That's male. That's female. It's down to male. And then the harmonizers is up to 2. And then another thing I did along with the unison, I put some chorus with full depths to kind of get the unison to fit with the bass more. Without this chorus, this is what it sounds like. That still could work, but it sounds better with this chorus here. So that is how that bass was made. And then it just has these various automation clips going on it. And then it repeats those, and here it changes. So I'll show you this one here. It pulls it up really fast and just stretches the sound out, and it gives that cool little intro here. So there's that, and we're almost done with this BTS. And I got the drums. Really basic, you know, like the volume up there on this kick. Got the volume up on track 1 on the snare. Volume up again on the hi-hat. No volume on the hi-hat. And then the crash. And no volume there. And these are on audio tracks 1 through 4, so the kick has a little bit of reverb right here. Just barely any. And then there's a snare right here, so which has a little bit more reverb. No more, it's a snare. And then the hi-hat has nothing, and the crash has nothing, just they do volume control. And then the shoot the crash, that was all the drums, and I'll play through the beats a little bit. And it just repeats that same beat 4 times with a crash on every one. Or no, on every measure. So, that is the BTS for drop number 5. Hope you enjoyed it, and getting back to these BTS's for the drops. So that's pretty cool. But I did hope that you liked the EDM series that I did last week, and the album sneak peek, which that's on this channel, but I did post a little kind of talking about it on my second channel, More Chief Fruity, so you can go subscribe to that. It's in the description. So my plan for the second channel is really, I don't know yet, so you can kind of comment below what you'd like to see on that channel. I'm thinking kind of vloggy stuff, and then maybe go into doing some other random videos, just, you know, like turn on the camera and see what happens kind of stuff. So that's what I am thinking of doing on that channel. So yeah, stay tuned, and you can follow me on Twitter to get more updates, and subscribe to this channel for more tutorials on music and to listen to more music I've made. I got an album coming out on June 17th, and you won't want to miss that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.